Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Trish, and for those that are new here, today we're back in the Bat Cave, the girl cave, the cave. We're back here, and I wanted to do a clean girl look just because that is one of my favorite looks to do. It's something that I've been doing for years, and I wanted to show you guys how I do it. I know some people, they're like, Trish, how do you do your no makeup look? I do it all the time. I have to do a no makeup look. If it's anything social, I need to have makeup on my face to hide all of these imperfections. So stay tuned so I can show you exactly what I do. Now, I always prime my face. I am using the Fenty, I think this is like a soft matte primer, mattifying primer. My skin tends to get oily really quickly, and I hate that. So the primer ensures that I can wear my face for a couple of hours. I usually don't exceed like 4 or 5 hours because by that time your girl is ready to go. So I put it on my hands. I'm about to use some foundation that doesn't really match just because I keep getting tricked every single time I go inside of the makeup store. They're always convincing me, yeah girl, this is a perfect match. Does this look like a perfect match? Excuse my nails. This is not clean girl nails, but I need to get some nail polish remover. Anyways, does this look like a perfect match? Nah. So I just listen to them and waste money. From today, June 13th, I'm not buying any more like of their suggestions. They got me messed up, always lying to me. Yeah girl, that matches. Matches whom? Not me. But I like to put on my foundation. I don't know why I have like a habit of putting it on my hand. Today I'm going to be using the NARS Soft Matte Foundation in the shade Medium Deep 2.6. This is what it looks like. I like to put it on my hand and I like to work it in with like a foundation brush. So here we go. Once again, can we just talk about this? And somehow someone convinced me, yeah, that's your color. Girl. Girl. Now I don't really work this in. I'm gonna bring it down to my neck. I don't know if I have acne on my neck or what's the deal, but I'm going to bring it all the way down to my neck because I need to. Sheesh. Now I don't color correct my face. I did a COVID test, but I haven't gotten my results back yet, and it's just like a whole thing and it's really stressing me out. So I'm going to probably have to haul ass manana. Anyways, let's get back to the makeup. So clearly this doesn't really match my face. What I usually find is that, I don't know if you guys can see like here, which you can see because I can see it. So here I find that a lot of my hyperpigmentation is still very much so apparent. My issue with that is that my cheeks are where I scar most. It's where the bulk of my acne comes from, and I've tried every single thing under the water for my acne. I don't know what else to do. I've tried Accutane, birth control, different dermatologists, different estheticians, different facials, different products, different diets, and I still have the same results. Acne. Adult acne, and it's the most frustrating thing ever. So I'm going to be doing like a YouTube video on how I mask a lot of my acne, because when I get it, I get like these terrible cystic bumps everywhere and I hate it, and it's embarrassing. And to see people with clear skin, I'm just envious. That's why this look for me is so imperative for my sanity. I don't want to go out and be around people who have nice skin and clean skin. It is an insecurity that I have, because I can't really do anything about it, and it's your face. You can't hide your face. You can hide a rash on your arm, but you can't hide your face. You can hide your feet, but you can't hide your face. You can even hide your body, but you can't hide your face. This is something that I have to walk around with all the time. And this is it. This is what I have to work with. So let's just keep going. Anyways, I'm probably going to add just a tad bit more foundation on your girl's cheeks, just because I'm now self-conscious about it even more. I'm finding that this is like oxidizing a bit, but it's still not my color. Bro, I look like the mask. I look like the mask. I look like I just don't have on a green mask. Anyways, once again, going back to the type of color that I have. This is a damp beauty blender. I'm going to just go in and press everything in, buff it out a little bit. But going back to the type of color I have, apparently I'm olive. And olive, using yellow products turns me green really quickly. So I need to be mindful of the colors that I use. Anyways, olive, aren't ya? No, that's aren't ya. I don't know if there's a joke for olive, but here we go. From there, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in the shade Medium. Now this is lighter than what I would typically get. I think I got this for like nighttime. I think I got it for nighttime because I was like, you know what? I want my under eye to be like highlight. I want it dramatic. If I put on makeup, I want you to see that I'm wearing makeup. Even when I'm doing a no makeup look, I still want dimension on my face. And I feel a lot more comfortable using this nighttime. I feel comfortable. I will use it all the time because I blend it out. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the inner corner of my eye. I know the thing is, hey, not to bring it down all the way, yada yada, product. But guess what? They don't have skin like mine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do as I see fit. Now the thing is with my no makeup looks, what's my saving grace is I use a lot of natural colors. So now that I have that in, take my handy dandy damp sponge, okay? My mom loves to use a dry sponge. I'm like, Mom, what are you blending out? Anyways, my handy dandy damp sponge, and I like to press this in and blend it out. The thing with this is that I don't let it sit as long as other people let their foundation or their concealer sit, because I don't care for it to be like super set in my skin. It is what it is. I don't care about a lot of stuff, hence me not color correcting my face. Like I care, but I don't care. I'm lazy. That's what it is. I'm lazy. So if I'm doing my makeup, let's just get over it with. Let's just keep it going. So just pressing. I see some creasing in my eye. I'm pressing more so on the exterior of it. I'm leaving the bulk of the product beneath my eye. I know some people, they're like, hey, I don't really like that. I find that I have a lot of creasing under my eye. I don't care. Whatever. And then right here, I'm just buffing it upward, right? So it looks a little bit more seamless rather than you seeing product here, like rather than it looking like a triangle. Now the type of face that I have, I don't even know what my the shape of face that I have. Maybe it's oval. I don't know. Anyways, I have a narrow face. It's not really symmetric, but I have a narrow face. So because of this, I can get away with a lot, actually, rather than like my friends who I do their makeup and their face is a lot more round. So just be mindful as you're buffing out your concealer, be aware of what type of face you have. Like my best friend, one of them, she has like a heart-shaped face. And baby, when I tell you, when she contours, oh, it is sharp. Sharp isn't good. Anyway, shout out to you, Tori girl. I know you watch my videos. I love you. We're doing a video. Anyways, let's continue buffing it up. Buffing it up, up. Again, inside this eye. Now, with this Tarte Shape Tape concealer, you have to be very, very, very careful, because what I find with it is that it'll leave like marks. Especially if you're letting it sit, it'll leave marks. And you don't want that, especially, you don't want that. You don't want it to leave marks. So you don't want that. You don't want it to leave marks. You know what else? Another concealer, that Hourglass, baby, buff it out because it will show lines. I find if I'm not careful with Fenty will show lines too. So I really don't have like a forehead. I have like a 3-head. I have a 3-head. See, look at this. I have a 3-head and I'm covering my brows. Anyways, because I don't have such a large forehead, I try to expand my forehead. So if you notice the concealer, it's like all up here with this unmatching foundation. But I would like to expand my forehead rather than me having a super, like, I don't want it to look like I have no forehead, right? Have you ever seen women that wear wigs with no foreheads? It's not cute. I'm just saying it's not cute. And sometimes you can't help that, but I can in this case, and I'm not going to. Next, I'm going to contour my face with this hair store concealer, or a hair store, hair store concealer. I bought it. It's a lot softer than my Fenty, and I really like this color a lot more. I'm sure Fenty has like a different color rather than espresso, but I like this color a lot more. I find that it's daytime appropriate rather than the Fenty. The Fenty can get harsh rather quickly. I know I've been saying rather a lot. Bear with me. I get nervous sometimes when I talk on camera. And this is even when I'm doing Instagram posts. I get nervous. I don't know why. And I find myself repeating certain words that I typically wouldn't repeat in a normal conversation. So I'm trying to be more cognizant of that as I'm filming or as I'm posting like different videos. Bear with your girl. So I'm using this. I got this from the hair store and I saw it one day. I don't know, I was just like browsing and I'm like, let me try it. This is what I bought. Now, if I had before I continue drawing, if I had, if this wasn't difficult to blend out, I probably would use a brush, but because it's okay and I feel comfortable blending this, I just draw on my face now. I don't care to use a brush. But if I was using the Fenty, girl, I need a brush. I need a brush to blend this out. Now I saw something on TikTok where it had like how she contoured her face was she brought it up and she sculpted her cheekbone, right? And then she brought it down. On contouring, it somewhat sculpts your face a little bit better than the traditional 3 that we were all taught. This is what it looks like. I'm actually going to go ahead and give myself a little bit more not scalp, but just like make this a little bit more appealing, right? And then I'm going upward. So I'm going upward again. And I really like the fact that I blended it. I blended my concealer upward, right? And then if you notice, I'm going back and I'm just trying to merge the 2 colors a little bit better together rather than it being that abrupt division. So I know sometimes when you look at people and their makeup, you can see, girl, I know you brought your concealer all the way up and then it's just, it looks too harsh. And this is the clean girl makeup. We don't want harsh. We don't want harsh lines. Yes, I do have crazy lines up front, but I'm still going to blend this out. This is like an easy formula, a smooth formula. I could blend it out. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go in from my brows, right? And bring this down, sculpt my nose a bit, give my nose a little shabazz, give my nose a little shebang. And then from there, so I got this beauty blender from NYX. Love it. I love it so much. I actually need to buy another one. I've tried to find other blenders, beauty blenders, and this one just has my heart. It's so, so soft. I love how it is. It's so soft, and I love the shape of it because I can get so much done with it. I love how the bottom is rounded out because what I'm going to do is use that right now. Go ahead. I don't know if you guys can see how easy this is blending, but it's going pretty good. So let's just blend this out. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing it in and I'm somewhat twisting. You probably can't tell that I'm twisting, but I am twisting. Just so I don't have a harsh line on my face. And look at this. Look how it's sculpting my face. Ooh, I might have to go back and get this from the hair store. You guys are asleep on the hair store, baby. But look at how my face looks so much warmer. One, auburn. Auburn is maybe my color because I use auburn for a lot of stuff. Just going around my cheekbone, bringing it upward, bringing it downward. And then you still see the bottom part, but just to give my jaw a little chisel. I'm going back as I'm blending. Once again, because I love the shape of this, I'm using the bottom part to buff it in my face, and then I'm going back. Anything that was buffed out a little bit too much, I'm just going back and I'm correcting it with the flat portion. As you guys can see, I'm not too sure how well the camera is picking up, but my face, the hyperpigmentation is still there, but it's not as prominent as it once was. So I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this look. I can correct it a lot better. Do I care to? Not so much. Am I insecure about it? Yes. Is this a paradox? Absolutely. It's just how I feel. Let's do the other side. Twist, the whole twisty action. That's my color, that's my go-to. I find that honey is more universal than the banana powder or their standard translucent powder. Sometimes if I want my makeup to really pop, I'll put the yellow in my inner eye, but I really don't care. What I'm going to do is go in and put some powder under my eye. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let this bad boy sit a bit, and I'm going to do my eyes. Now, I'm an eyeshadow kind of girl. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't know, I'm just an eyeshadow kind of girl. I do eyeshadow. I do eyeshadow regardless of if I'm doing something, if I'm not doing something. I feel like eyeshadow just makes the look. I know a lot of my friends, they're like, Trish, I don't know how to do eyeshadow anymore. I don't like doing it. Teach their own. Eyeshadow, a natural eyeshadow, a clean eyeshadow, it just hits. Okay, you guys are up close and personal still. This powder is not blended, but I'm not tripping if you're not. Why trip? Anyways, my palette that I'm using is the Morphe. I don't even know what this is. It's old, it's battered. It's here, it's my baby. So I'm going to go in. Ooh, this is just messy. I don't even know what color is what. I'm just going to go in and mix a ton of browns and pinks and whatever, using a semi-clean brush because I have yet to wash my brushes. I'm just going to go in. Let's add a little pink. Clean here, whatever. So let's just add a little pink and do the windshield wiper method. That's what I do. I windshield wipe everything. I don't know. I do my brows last because it allows me to clean whatever excess I have. It allows me to shape it a little bit more, and if push comes to shove, if I need to come back to my eyelid and add a little bit more, it just prevents my shadow from being super harsh. So I like to do my brows last after everything. I used to erase my brows. Look, I would spend all this time on my brows just to erase it. Not anymore. So pink, pink, pink. You guys really can't see. That's fine. Clean, clean, clean. Okay, cool. What you do to one eye, you do to the other. You guys can see the pink a lot more on this eye. Now, what I find is that sometimes I'll do one whole eye and then I'll stop and do the next. Sometimes I just go back and forth depending on how many colors I'm mixing, how I feel, whatever. Right now, I'm probably just going to do a couple of browns on my face, nothing too crazy. I'll just go in on my lid with something darker, or not darker, but more muted, like a muted brown, something soft, clean. And then I'll probably end it with like a darker brown. Okay, I did not want that fallout to continue to fall out. I went ahead and I made it lighter under my eye just to catch whatever crazy excess is trying to fall. I'm using I don't even know what type of brush this is. It's the 99,000 million hundred. Whatever. I'm using this brush that I got from Groupon because I love the fact that their brushes are so cheap. And I'm just using one brush because this eye look is not detailed. I don't have to do the most with it. When I think of clean, I don't mind doing a darker smoky eye because I don't think that that's really going to be bothersome to the clean look because the rest of my face will be clean. The rest of my face will have, I don't know, the bare minimum. Going to go in, windshield, just to spice up the fact that I don't want it to look, I don't want that line of demarcation that most people have when they do eyeshadows. I think that's hideous. Have you ever seen people who do eyeshadows and you could just tell that they took the blue and brought it all the way up here? Now, ma'am, why'd you do that? Why? So I'll go in and I'll just clean it all up. Now, we all have a way where we do our brows, but I wanted to hop back on and as I'm cleaning my brows just to show you guys this. Whenever I do my brows and I'm like cleaning it with the concealer, I do like to bring the concealer down a tad bit. I like to bring it in my inner eye just to, but like a tacky concealer. So I can clean under my eye and somewhat control where the powder went from the eyeshadow. All right, back, step back. Just kidding. You guys didn't go back out that much. I'm just teasing. I'm just having fun. So this one's like Patrick Star, you did your thing with your brand. Green looks great with orange, right? Look at this. Look at his blush. Okay, this is messy. All my makeup is messy. Makeup is makeup and makeup's going to get messy. But look how beautiful this is. When I tell you guys, this blush just makes me look so, I can't get enough. His bronzer, I don't know if you guys can see. Like what? Even this warmer color right here, sheesh, like it fits me so well. Today I'm not going to be using that. I was like, wait a minute. With MAC, because MAC has something called, Sun-Kissed or something, and it was just like perfect for me. And you know what I thought to myself? I'm never gonna find something else like this ever again. And I was a little sad because, oh, look at these poor pimples. I was a little sad because I thought, man, I just want my makeup to match. I just want my makeup to match. And Patrick Starr, he helped me achieve that. What I'm doing, I didn't really dust off my inner eye just yet. I do plan on doing that shortly. But right now, I'm just warming up these sides. Setting powder for your under eye, and I'm just going to add it under my eye. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Blend, because right here looks a little liney. But I'm just windshield wiping and blending that downward. And it looks so much better now. Windshield wipe, blending, blending. Let's do my chin. Just wiping this chaos. Ooh, pretty. Let's do my forehead. Can you guys tell with the light that the lights are already just trying to call me out? I'm probably gonna go back over my nose with a contour. I don't really contour my nose much. I used browns on my eyes. I'll probably just go over, I like dusted it off a bit. And I'll just go over from my brow down. And I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. That's enough of a sculpt. Let's just do the under eye. Okay, I'm OD with this under eye. With these under eye shenanigans. Just going to go back in with the bronzer. I don't even know why I'm talking like this. Like, what? I don't talk like that. That's ridiculous. Anyways, going back in. Now my favorite, sorry guys, I just got off work and my brain is like mentally fried. I read a lot for work and I'm constantly reading, and so oftentimes at the end of the day, it's difficult for me to construct sentences sometimes. But this is the star of the show. The fact that it took me so long to remember to say the word star, beyond me. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is use this orange because baby. And so what I always recommend is when you are doing your makeup to blend it all, right? Because we used a different color here, we used a different color here, we used a different color here, here. You don't want that crazy line. So I like to smile and then I like to brush it upward. But that works well with my face. And then that blends these two colors together a little bit more. With this, it's so pigmented, I don't just put it on my face. I'll dab, and then I can control a little bit more of how much product am I going to put on. Okay, sculpting the bottom of your face. I know it's a thing to sculpt down here just to chisel your cheeks a little bit more, and a lot of people get out of hand while doing it. Actually, what I'm going to use is the medium deep, this color, to chisel my face just a little bit. Let's see how that works. I've never done it before, so this is going to be interesting. I'm using the corner of my beauty blender because it just allows me to control it a lot more. I can minimize just having powder everywhere, just because this is an angle and it's thin. So let's go through and let's see how this looks. Oh baby, I'm not giving this away. I told my best friend, I was like, girl, I'll give it to you. I might just buy her one. I might just buy her one now. This is it. Wow. So as you guys can tell, one of my best friends, when she sculpts her face, she brings it upward. I guess I can bring it upward, sculpt my cheeks a little bit more, but my face doesn't really need that. It doesn't really need much of that. But if you guys notice, as I'm sculpting my face, there's still powder downward, right? And I find that a lot of people, they get lost in the sauce of just doing like a line. You don't want to just do a line. Lines are ugly. Wow, this is beautiful. Okay. I'm just gonna go through, blend it. I don't want it to look like a harsh line. I just want it to look like, all right. Got liposuction on my chin. Just kidding. I don't have much of a problem with my chin, thank God. But I did want to address that. Okay, cool. Now, before I do anything else, no mascara right now, I want to put some setting spray on my face. Just because whenever, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I do setting spray, after my mascara, baby, I put on so much setting spray, like I drench, my face is saturated with setting spray, and it's usually not setting spray. I'll put on some random spray that I have at my house, like something dewy, just because I feel like it just blends everything together. Today, I will be using a setting spray. You know what? I don't think I really like setting spray now that I think about it. I think I like a regular facial mist spray, but I am going to spray my face, set this bad boy, then I'm going to do my mascara, my lashes, my lip, and I will come back on to see y'all. I am drenched, but I want it to be drenched. Ooh. And I didn't even get my hair. Can you call me a pro? Can I just be a pro? Anyways, where's the cap? Oh, here it is. This is the setting spray from, where is this by? This is by Charlotte Tilbury. Quick question, good question, good question. Sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, which I'm really not in the mood, I'll probably go through and use like the clean spot of my brush, and I'll just dab, allow the makeup to set in just a little bit more. Wow, this is beautiful. I haven't done my face this well in a minute. I'm actually happy that I did. So I guess I can say I am going to partake in the soiree a little later. Ooh, should I do? Yep. Should I do it? Yep. I'm going to go back and add this color from on my lid. Sheesh. Yep. My lids are a little tacky, but I don't mind that. Wow. I didn't even care to do, wow. And it's still giving very much clean because the rest of my face isn't doing too much. This is beautiful, guys. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm here. You guys, this is the finished look of my clean girl. I suppose it turned out glam too, like a clean glam girl, but I'm not mad at it. This is saying, take me on a date. This is saying, are you my crush? This is saying F and F all summer. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys liked it per usual. And thank you again. I really appreciate you guys. Until next time, toodles.